Hello and welcome back to our Chase the A series. We are with FC Basel and we finished in 7th position. We do have the playoffs here for this episode. We will finish it up, see how the playoffs go, and we'll do a full wrap up of this season for this episode. So it could be a lot of managerial stuff, but we'll definitely get some gameplay involved. We do have Sevilla first up here in the playoffs. So I think we're going to sim the first and play the second. If we get through that, then we will play the playoff game. I don't particularly want to get promoted. I had a bit of backlash in the comments about that, so I do apologise, but I do feel that it would be more interesting if we leave Wexford Youth alone there in League 1 for another season. But I will try. If we get to that final, I'm going to try and win it. And if we get promoted, we get promoted. But I'm going to throw something in there if we get there. We'll worry about that if we get there. First and foremost, though, we do have a player upgrade to do, so let's get into that. Alright, today's player upgrade is for our goalkeeper, Sabelli, and this one comes from the Goon78. Thank you very much for your comment. He said keep the number 1 or give him 13. I think we'll keep the number 1 there. A tight fit kit with long sleeves, the Nike Hypervenom Phantom 2 pure black, platinum black and green boots, Nike orange gloves, and high socks. So Sabelli is upgraded for the foreseeable future. Hopefully we can keep him around the club for seasons to come, and he is ready to run out with the first team. Alright, so with the injury to our centre-back in Boa, we need to bring someone in so that we can actually play the youth game. So I am going to promote Charlie Harris, the 5'11" Australian centre-back. He's only a 59 overall, but 87 to 93 potential. He's physically strong, and hopefully he makes his way into the team so that we can play this game. So we'll offer him a contract now. And we're also going to offer Kosi Akoto a contract, 16-year-old right midfielder from Cameroon. He's a 63 overall, 81 to 91 potential, technically gifted. Hopefully he can help the team out. All right, the scout report is back from New Zealand, and nothing worth signing here on this report, so we'll continue to scout these lads. All right, we are in America, and 2 lads to be signing in. Lucas White, 53 to 71, 78 to 94 potential, only 5'5", but a 500 grand evaluation will definitely make it into the youth academy. And we also have Frank Martin, 51 to 69, 71 to 94 potential, 5'7", 300 grand evaluation. We'll sign him in. The other 2 lads we'll keep an eye on. And we are in England, and Bradley Bailey's probably the pick of the crop here, 48 to 64, but he's only got a valuation of 110, so we'll continue to monitor him. The other lads really haven't provided anything thus far. All right, sending the first team out here in the first leg of the League 2 playoffs. And we take the lead after 2 minutes through Stefan. So it's 1-0 after 30 minutes. We push on. Vitolo equalises in the 33rd minute, and at halftime it is 1-1. There is a substitution. Gaber comes on. Ben Yedder puts in a second to make it 2-1 in favour of Sevilla. Let's hope the boys can get back in and equal the ledger here going into the second leg. 10 minutes remaining, and no, we're 2-1 down going into the second leg. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The second leg of the League 2 playoff. It's Sevilla with a 2-1 aggregate lead over FC Basel. And we're going to send out our youth team here. We now have 2 substitutions available. De Vries goes to the bench. The new boys will be getting a fresh start here today. Harris, the Australian, will start at centre-back, only a 59 overall. And is it Akoto? I think the Cameroonian will start at left midfield. He is a right midfielder by trade, but here is the Sevilla lineup. They've got Ben Yedder up front, who I think put one in the opening game. They're playing a 5-man midfield, which is usually my downfall in regards to that managerial frame-up against our team. Looks like they've got Gabriel there as well. So it could be a tough game here against Sevilla at their home ground. Here's our starting lineup. It's Sabelli, Noble, Lazarus at right back, Hasaris, Delictus, and Bella across the back. Then we have De Paul and De Groot in the midfield, Akoto on the left in his first game, Decker, Dahan on the right, and Ondoa up front. Let's see if these lads want to push through to the League 2 playoff final. Here's Ondoa. Slips this one forward for the run of Dahan. Cuts back nicely, Dahan. Can he get the cross in? Back post. Where's De Groot? Couldn't get up. And it'll go out for a corner here for FC Basel. 39 minutes gone. Still no goals in this one. Brought inside. It falls down and cleared away by Gunzo. Good work from Franco Bella. There's Dahan. Off to Decker. Can he create something here? Slips it inside. It's Akoto. Slips it off for Paul, who takes one from range and just puts it wide. DePaul with a shot from downtown. But it blazed away to the left-hand side. Here's a big unit. And unlucky. Couldn't find the back of the net. Here's De Groot. Sees Dehaan making the run for him. Closing in on half-time. Dehaan pushes on forward. Can he get across? It gets blocked by Gabriel. And cleared out. And that is the whistle for half-time. It's 0-all, 2-1 on aggregate in favour of Sevilla. Well, we resume the second half here. We've had one shot on goal. Sevilla have had 0. It's been a pretty boring first half. Let's see if we can create some highlights here in the second. Noble Lazarus pushes it forward. Decker gets the touch on, but Ben Yedder clears it away through the middle, and it's Sevilla with the first attack. Well, it is Sevilla with a corner. It was a good block from Delectus. They bring this one deep into the box. It's headed out. Who's going to get there first? It comes out to the man in Sarabia, but Noble Lazarus gets a good challenge. They recover the ball. And another good block. Can De Groot get on the end of this one? No, he just runs through Gonzo like he's a piece of fucking shit. And down he goes. And that's a free kick here for Sevilla. They're going to whip this one into the box. We've got to be on our game plan here for defending. Delictus has picked up an injury. And Sabelli gets a good touch on that one and he'll clear this one away. Oh, great work from Harris, the Australian, really showing something here today. Decker gets the ball on here for Ondoa. He slips it forward, finds Decker again. It was a weird touch, and it allows Sevilla to get back into the game. Inside, finds Ondoa. Can Ondoa create something here? Slips it off, it's Dehaan. Dehaan turns his man, strikes, and well off target from the young lad. There's De Vries, he's just checked in for De Groot. And I can see the Lama making a move. He's just checked in, Thomas Lamas. And he's got pace and ability, the young lad. Works his way forward. Can he get across? Back post. Ondoa. Bella. Oh, Franco Bella. He's offside and he's missed from there as well. These boys need to get on the fucking training track and learn how to finish their dinner. A plethora of opportunities there, but Franco Bella is offside. And he missed anyway. Oh, Thomas Lamas. Does very well. Slips it off. Noble Lazarus. Get in, son! Noble Lazarus. The CDM playing right back with some magnificent hair. Gets forward. Gets the ball from the Lama. And it is an equalising goal. So it's 2-2 on aggregate. But we will need another one here. The keeper, I don't know what the hell happened there. Went to go left. Slipped over. Went right. Was well too late on the dive. And it is Noble Lazarus getting his first goal for the game. 1-0 on the day for FC Basel. And it is 2-2 on aggregate. Oh, come on. That is piss poor defending. Sevilla have done nothing all day. And as soon as we get the go-ahead goal in, well, the equalising goal, it is Sevilla straight back into the game. Franco Bella tried to get the ball away. A quick touch inside. Not man-marked whatsoever. And an easy tap in there for Ben Yedder. And that makes it 3-2 on aggregate in favour of Sevilla. And you just about assume that that is us done for the day. For the season. De Vries. De Paul. Slips forward. It's a Cotto. Slips it off to Ondoa. He gets it forward. The Lama couldn't get involved. And it is Sevilla surviving once again. Here's DePaul. Slips it out wide. Here's Noble Lazarus. Does well, Noble. Ondoa. Delectus. Oh, dropped in the box. He's already injured. Nothing from the referee. It was a fair challenge. And it's just not going Basil's way today. And there is the whistle. So a 3-2 defeat on aggregate. We will be staying down here in League 2. I didn't throw that one. I was trying to win it, that's for sure. And unfortunately, we get knocked out. And we'll have another season in League number 2. So we eventually did get 5 shots there in the second half. Apparently none on target, even though we scored a goal. 17 tackles. Were definitely under the pump for most of the game. And Sevilla, with 2 shots, 1 on target, gets the victory. It was DePaul with an 8.2, who takes the man of the match performance. Right, youth player wants out in Oscar Cox. All right, Oscar Cox, the Australian striker, 58 overall, 86 to 94 potential, physically strong. Welcome to the team. Right, so Oscar Cox has accepted his contract. We didn't hear anything about Alicio Acuna, but he's decided to terminate his contract. Well, thank you very much, EA, for letting me know. Right, this will be the final U-Squad monthly report as it is the 1st of June. Tommaso Ferrari, 81 to 87. Reece Lee, 79 to 94. Hugo Madrazo, 89 to 94. Patrick Mason, 77 to 91. Patrick Ross, 77 to 85. Frank Martin is a 60 overall left back, 74 to 94. Harrison King, 77 to 85. And Lucas White, 63 overall, 83 to 94 potential. And we'll just leave him there for now, but you'd assume that he would come in very, very soon. For the second month of scouting, and unfortunately nothing really here tickling my fancy, so we'll continue to scout these lads further in New Zealand. Alright, we're back in the United States here, the second month, and no, nothing this month. Alright, we are in England for the second month, and Bradley Bailey looks good for potential-wise, but you know he's going to have a low overall to start with. He is only worth 110 grand at the moment, but we'll get him into the Youth Academy just to keep an eye on him, and we'll have a really good look and see if he's going to progress into something special. Alright, let's do ourselves a bit of a squad report here as we wrap up this season, and I've sorted them into positions so we can see what kind of players we have floating around the club. Sabelli has the potential to be special, 78 gone up 1. Nikolic 78 gone up 8 as well, showing great potential. And Vale Arti is retiring at the end of the season, so we'll be losing him. Omar Gaiba is 71 gone up 1. Michael Lang 79 gone up 1. Abdullah Delectus 70 gone up 1. We only paid 1.1 million for him. He did score a goal this season, so not a bad return there. Charlie Harris, we've just signed in, an exciting prospect, 60 gone up 1. Just the one appearance there. He's got good physical stats. He will be something decent in the future, you'd feel. We've got Eda Balanta 79 gone up 2. Played most of the season at centre back. Daniel Hyogue 70 gone up 1. Lucas Barbosa-Boma, 73 gone up 1, and he's just about back from injury. 92 jumping his key stat there. Nice, coming along nicely for sure. Manuel Akjani, 73 gone up 4. Then we've got Franco Bella, 74 gone up 6. Scored 3 goals for us this season and is coming along nicely. Raul Petretta, 66 gone up 3. We'll definitely transfer listed him. He's got no face. Blas Riveros, 71 gone up 3. Adama Traore says a 74. Dion Noble Lazarus, 68 gone up 3. 1.3 million we paid for him, and he's starting to grow nicely. And Nicholas DePaul, 68 gone up 1. Only the 9 appearances for him, and he is coming along as well. Xhaka is a 74. Franson, 76 gone up 2. Lucas Dehaan, 69 gone up 8. An exciting prospect, and he's growing. We've definitely put a lot of training there into his stamina, his dribbling. You know, it's just, I need to build stamina on some of these young lads so they can actually stay on the pitch because we don't have any substitutions. Kozia Cotto we've just brought in, 64 gone up 1, showing great potential. Alexander de Groot, a 67 gone up 6, showing great potential. Working on his stamina as well. Bram de Vries, 64 gone up 1. Kuzmanovic is a 74. Elian Nwisi is an 80 gone up 2. He has that something special. Okay. Renato Stefan, 80 gone up 2. Rodney Decker, 68 gone up 5. Delgado, 72 gone down 3, but he's retiring as well now, so there's another player leaving the club. Eric Maximondo, 73 gone up 2. 3 goals and 1 assist. Growing in pace, which is good. And the Llama, Jacob Thomas Lamas, is 68 gone up 4, and he's gone up in acceleration. That's good. I've been working on his finishing and shot power, so hopefully he can do a job for us. And Ian Archer was an 83 gone up 4, 17 goals, 7 assists. Oscar Cox, we've just signed in, is a 58 overall striker at 18 years of age. He's aggressive. That's what I like to see. And Hunzika, 59, gone up 3. That is our full squad here at Basel at the end of season number 2. All right, taking a look at some statistics here. And Ben Yedder takes the golden boot there for Sevilla with 20 goals for this season. Vasquez was there as well for Sevilla. Our top goal scorer, did we have one here? That is the question. Doesn't look likely. No. Oh, jeez. Apologies. I've only had about 17 hours sleep since Sunday. Alright, let's go. Have we got any assist makers? FC Basel, Alan Wissi's got 9. So he's been setting up things in the simulation games, and Stefan with 7. Okay, that's pretty decent. Clean sheets. Okay, Nikolic with 11. Not a bad return there. And then we picked up Saprisi. No, he hasn't got any clean sheets there in the second half of the season. Yellow cards. Well, Traore with 8 yellow cards. What an angry beast. Delictus also picked up 7. So some angry men there at the back. Red card wise, did we pick up any of those? Doesn't look like it. All right, let's take a look through the English League first. And it was PSG taking the Premier League over Manchester United by 2 points. Napoli, Juventus, Spurs, Chelsea, all the big teams there towards the top of the table. And it's Colo-Colo, Feyenoord and the Kaiser Chiefs being relegated down to the Championship. Into the Championship, it is Atletico Madrid who dominated the Championship to take it by 4 points over Bayern Munich, so they'll both be going up. Barcelona is there in third with 96 points. No real big changes there, and being relegated is El Hilal, Rosenborg and Gremio. In League One, it is Dortmund and Milan going up. And then Monaco have done well because they got promoted from League 2. So a good performance from there. You know the big teams are going to push forward to that Premier League pretty quickly. Unfortunately, the Wexford Youths finished down in 20th position. You'd assume that they played a lot of their youth players against some of the bigger teams and the likes. Just, you know, those rotations just seem to happen here on the simulations. And may not have played their strongest side all of the time. But hopefully as they grow and progress, they will push up and hopefully get promoted towards the Premier League. And obviously in League 2, it was Real Madrid and Arsenal going through. I'm not sure who went through from the playoffs. We'll go and take a look at that one shortly. Now, obviously at the start, I swapped teams around all over the place. So I might just have a quick look through some of the other leagues and see how these teams have been performing. So in Argentina, Millwall have finished 9th. Bori near the bottom, and Shrewsbury finished last there in Argentina. I can't really see any other big teams that have changed that one. Let's have a look in Australia. Who went to Australia? It's Notts County. They're sitting in 4th position on 43 points. Melbourne Victory taking the title there. In Austria, it's West Brom and Brighton on top of the teams there in Austria. So I guess the Austrians might be a little bit upset that the English contingents are taking over Austria. In Belgium, let's have a look through here. Bolton sit in 5th position. Peterborough in 13th. Cheltenham finish in last. In Brazil, let's have a look. Reading are in 4th. Bristol City in 12th. And is that it? I think so. In Chile, well, AFC Wimbledon finished in last position, unfortunately. In Colombia, well, who did we send to Colombia? Let's have a look. Gillingham sit in 20th position, so they finished last. In Denmark, let's have a look here. Port Vale sit in 9th position, so a mid-table finish there for their, what are they? Are they a League 2 or a League 1 side? All right, so we've got France, and it's Bury who sit in 10th position. Charlton Athletic in 12th. Who else did we send over there? Crystal Palace in 4th. Okay, not a bad return there. In Germany, what have we got? Swansea City sitting in 4th. Birmingham City in 13th. Sheffield and Mansfield near the bottom, so they would have been relegated. In Italy, Norwich in 6th. Brentford in 12th. Hull in 13th. And Southend United finished last to be relegated. Japan, Leyton Orient there in 7th. Orient, so that's interesting there in Japan. Luton Town in 9th. So a couple of sides there from England. In Korea, who did we send there? Wickham finished in 7th. In Mexico, Cambridge United finished in last, and Oxford United in 14th. In the Netherlands, Nottingham Forest finished in 4th. Wigan in 12th. MK Dons 15th. Fulham take out the Norwegian League, so they might be a little bit annoyed there in Norway. In Poland, it's QPR by 1 point over Lech Poznan. Okay. Portugal, Sunderland take out the Portuguese League by 6 points over Martimo, and Derby County in a 3rd. So we did strip some of the top sides out of Portugal, that is for sure. Colchester and Newport County finishing last. In the Republic of Ireland, it is Carlisle United in 2nd and Oldham Athletic in 5th. So not too bad there from the English contingent. In Russia, Middlesbrough finished 3rd. What else have we got? Morecambe in 14th, Walsall in 15th, and Accrington in 16th. Saudi Arabia, Sheffield Wednesday finished 2nd. In Scotland, it's Wolves absolutely smashing it by 10 points. And Chesterfield in 9th. In Spain, let's have a quick look here in Spain. And who did we even send there? Huddersfield 17th, Rotherham 19th, and Scunthorpe in 20th. In Sweden, Watford win by 4 points. In Switzerland, Exeter City in 6th and Crawley Town in 9th. In Turkey, it is Ipswich finishing 4th. Swindon Town in 17th, Fleetwood Town in 16th, Stevenage in 18th. In the United States, let's have a look here. Blackpool in last and Yeovil Town in 16th. Blackburn Rovers in 14th. So that's how all the leagues have finished there. If you want to see more of these full league wrap-ups at the end of the season, do let me know in the comments, and we'll make sure we check out how all the teams are doing across the world. Alright, so it was Manchester City taking the Emirates FA Cup 3-2, but the interesting story there is the Wexford Youths made it through to the semi-finals. They beat Zenit, they beat, who was that, Villarreal, and then they lost 4-1 to Manchester City in the semis. So maybe they played their big team in the cups and didn't worry about the league. That's probably what they should have been doing. In the EFL Cup, it is Napoli taking it over, is that Atletico Nacional? I think 3-1. So some interesting sides pushing through there. Gremio getting through to the semis as well. So in the League 2 playoffs, it was Manchester City beating Sevilla 3-2. So Man City will be going up. Sevilla will be staying down in League 2. Alright, so today's player upgrade will be for Noble Lazarus. He scored the goal, so I think he deserves an upgrade. He's got some very interesting boots. Some Adidas yellow, red and black boots that I don't think I've seen in the catalogue. But if you want to make any changes to his number or kit, he is a centre defensive midfielder. He's switching between CDM and right back at the moment. But yeah, want to make any changes to his kit or number, let me know in the comments and I'll get it happening in a future episode. Right, and that's where we will leave this episode. Just a quick one there. Obviously, we only played the one game. We got knocked out there by Sevilla. We've done a full wrap-up. So we're ready to move into Season 3, and we'll do that in the next episode. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. Smash like if you are. Leave me some comments down below on your thoughts of how the series is going. Would you like me to slow it down and start playing all the games? Or are you happy with these simulation-style series where we're pushing through a lot quicker, and maybe once we get to the Premier League, we play all the games? Just feel free to leave me some comments down below on your thoughts. Just trying to get a bit of a gauge from you guys that are actually watching the series at home on what you want to see happen with this series. I've got a feeling we could possibly go down how we did the Journeyman, where we play 2 games an episode, but we pick 1 game in the month. So we'll simulate a full month, but we pick 1 game per month to play. Maybe that's how we can progress through this one. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below and I'll scan through all those comments. I do read every single comment that's on here, so feel free to leave me a message and we will see you next time. I'm SparringDK, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.